Peace. This is the Enemy's Public, and I am Bro.Nasir. Before I get started with my subject matter, brothers and sisters, now hear this.
Dash cams, body cams, whole fucking hood of eyewitness. Prosecutor give it to a grand jury, let a room full of crackers try to justify murder. Try to tell us we see what's up. Black leaders try to tell me that the reason I'm a victim is my clothes too baggy and my pants keep sagging. How the fuck you niggas leave this when you niggas all scared? Church suits, perfume, slick hair. Words too fake to compare. No nuts, no spine, I swear. When the city on fire, ain't none of y'all there. Smart niggas on the idiot box trying to argue with the cop like the pig really care. Seeing in me, certainly not, nigga. We are men, fucking run up on the cop with a fully automatic rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Open up the paddy wagon, save Freddie Grace, and I'm home to his mama till I have a nice day. When you fear for your life, it ain't a right or wrong way. Nigga, shit is what the police say. When they kill a kid around my way, 16 round spray on a cold brown lake, 17 years young, somebody black son. Dumb. They're afraid of the dog, they're murdering his son. Then they come with the cover up, they don't even cover up the young boy body models.
That's wise, intelligent with one good cop, meaning that there's not one good cop. Now, my subject matter this afternoon is Ahmaud Arbery, a 25-year-old brother who was murdered by two wicked, bloodthirsty demons. Our 25-year-old brother, Ahmaud Arbery, went on his daily run. Okay? This is a young brother, according to his mother, who likes to stay fit, so he goes on runs. He jogs. Now, he jogged past Gregory and Travis McMichaels. And they decided that he was a suspect in burglaries, according to them. So they jumped in a pickup truck and they approached the brother. And when the brother resisted their aggression, they began handling him violently. And then they subsequently shot him several times and he died from his gunshot injuries. There's a self-entitlement, there's a sickness on both sides. Like, it's a sickness with white people who has a self-entitled sentiment that they could just walk up to us, say anything to us, ask us our name, what are we doing around here? And if we resist, they behave like they're law enforcement. Law enforcement don't have the right to just walk up to you and ask you what you're doing around here and what's your name. If you're not a suspect in a crime, they have no business questioning you. Now, these two devils ran up on our brother, and our brother, of course, he's going on his run. So he wondering why these devils is up on him. So of course he's going to resist. And they shot the brother and murdered him. And the sick part of my people is we're too damn forgiving. We like sitting down with our enemies. Our enemy is our enemy. They're open and they're consistent, and they're going to remain our enemy. So we need to give up this so-called alignment and coalition and this kumbaya nonsense. It's nonsense and it's never going to work. These people hate us and we should go accordingly. And I know people are going to say that this is hate teach only because they hate what's being taught. Yet, a man that don't treat you right is definitely not going to teach you right. And when were we ever treated right by this open enemy? These people are our mortal enemy. And we don't realize that we are at war. That's why we don't fight back. It's sickness to forgive those who murder your loved one. That's a sickness. People say it's godly. It's not godly because God even punished those who transgress against his law. If you transgress against God's law, you're punished. So therefore, why are we so forgiving and capitulating? And we try to save those who God condemns. We can't save these people. These people don't love us. So why are we trying so hard like a loyal dog? You can kick it, you can do anything to it, and it'll always be loyal to you at your feet when you don't treat it right. We allow ourselves to get treated like dogs. When someone shoot, murder, I mean, it's like we should have turned up with Trayvon Martin. Instead, they killed a rapper in Florida and letting George Zimmerman walk around free, bragging about murdering a teenager. Now, Laquan McDonald, what's the brother name in Cleveland? Tamir Rice. We have sister Sandra Bland. So many young people just being snuffed out by either police officers or racist white people they give this citizen arrest law and right to people so white people can just stop us when they want to. I guarantee you there will be no citizen's arrest made on white people. If I saw a white man breaking the law, I can't stop him because the police would tell me I'm not a cop, regardless to where I'm at. He'll tell me that I'm not a cop. But these white people could just run up on us and make a citizen's arrest for nothing. You see what they do when they see us barbecuing, our children selling water, or brothers and sisters are at an Airbnb because they didn't wave at that cave bitch. She called the police and inconvenienced the brothers and sisters. This is what we're up against. And we have people praying for our enemy. We have people that want to hug the murderer of their brother. That's foolishness. You know what that says? If you want attention, you want love from black people, just kill one of their loved ones. That's a bunch of buffoonery and a bunch of foolishness for us to be feeling sorry for the person who's going to jail or who's getting put in the ground for murdering one of our loved ones. Now, Gregory and Travis McMichael, instead of crying about this, why wasn't they seen? They should have been seen. Now, if you go to Atlanta or you go to any part of where we live at in Georgia or anywhere we live at in this community, if a black person had murdered one of these brothers, it would probably be a retaliation. Why is it so much restraint when it comes to white people? When it comes to putting our hands on our open and consistent enemy? We will murder each other wholesale at the drop of a hat. Yet, when it comes to those who we know is our enemy, we capitulate. We want to sing Kumbaya. We want to be accepted by them. And we want their love. It's absolutely senseless. Now, our brother was seen as a suspect in some burglaries. Who put on shorts and a t-shirt to go do burglaries? Who does that? And the brother was not running. I seen the video. He was jogging when they ran up on him. Yet, it should have been more than an outcry for this young brother. We need to start avenging the death of our young people. Because this happened in February, it's now May, and they just decided to arrest those devils for the murder of our little brother. And we always wait around for our enemy to give us justice. Justice is a reward or penalty. Okay? They're on the penalty side because they murdered a young person, one of our young persons. No telling what that young brother could have been. And they murdered our children at 13, 17. This young brother was 25. I have a 25-year-old son. And, I would be devastated, yet some heads would have to roll. I don't think, as a matter of fact, I know I'm not going to wait around for nobody to give me no justice. No. I didn't bring him in the world for somebody to kill. No. Somebody killed my son. They got to go. You're not going to kill mine and just, and pre-exist. You're going to exist after that? No. We have to do better than this. Got to stop the crying. Got to stop running to them, expecting them to do something about their own brother. It took them this long, okay? They passed the case from county to county because one of them, I believe is Gregory McMichael, was an investigator for the district attorney. I don't know what they call them in Georgia, but we call them prosecutors in New Jersey. But on that level, he was an investigator for some type of state attorney or district attorney. And he murdered a child. Well, it's a child to me, a young man. And they tried to cover it up, but a videotape surfaced. They tried to cover it up like they always do. And because a videotape surfaced, that's why these two demons were indicted. When the police pulled up and saw that this man was just a jogger, they should have been arrested on the spot. But they waited March, April, it's now May. And they just arrested these two demons yesterday on the 7th of May. But they spent all that time around in the community after murdering a brother. They should have never made it to jail. Never. I don't advocate being the aggressor and being violent, but I do advocate defending ourselves and looking out for our family, our children, our women. And if you can't jog through your own community, because they said he didn't live far from where he was killed. This man can't put on shorts and a t-shirt and sneakers and run through his own community without being stopped by some devils. They wouldn't have stopped Travis McMichael. Nobody would have. Travis McMichael could have been running around with a TV in his hand. They probably would have waved at him. Or you bought a new TV. He could have taken it out a black person's house. That's what we're dealing with. That's why I call my channel The Enemy's Public. because our enemy is public, straight up, chest out, in your face, racist. Enemy. They let us know time and time again that we are beneath them. Now you have police officers being tyrannical during the pandemic, going buck wild on black people. White people congregating, having funerals with 2,500 people, and being in parks and being at beaches, not 6 feet from each other. What the police do? Go and hand them masks. Black people at a barbershop or black people congregating somewhere, the police want to beat on them and make arrests. The police didn't have any mask on. Police with no mask on approaching black people with mask on. And you're going to get closer than 6 feet to a person and assault them because you want them to stay healthy. You assault them, you hit them in the head, you throw them to the ground, you punch them repeatedly because you want them to be healthy. You walk up to a young brother with a taser who's just standing there watching the incident. You walked at least 30 feet away from the incident. Speaking about the cop in New York City, that's what I'm speaking about. He walks away from the incident about 30 feet with his taser out. And he told the brother, don't flinch. And then all of a sudden he grabs the brother, throw him to the ground, and start punching on him repeatedly. A smaller brother, I may add. Somebody need to call him and invite him to a dojo or a boxing gym. I would invite him to a boxing gym or a dojo and beat the brakes, the carburetor, and the starter off his punk ass. I guarantee you he's not as tough without everything on his duty belt. That's what makes him tough. He can point something at you. And I'm not understanding why brothers don't fight back. I don't understand that. I don't got it in me to not fight back. I'm not going to let nobody just put their hands on me and not fight back. Not doing that. I don't care if you are justifiable arresting me. You're not going to handle me violent because I know how to fight. You're not going to handle me violent. There's no way I'm going to let you make me look like I can't fight. You putting your hands on me. Unprovoked. I'm just going to tolerate it? No. No. Your head better be tight on your neck and your shoulders because I'm damn sure going to try to knock it off. Better be tight up there. And you will be using your weapon. You will be. If you're able to reach it or be connected to the rest of your body after I check your chin, you may not be able to do that. You might wake up with your gun and everything missing. So if you don't have a partner with you, you got problems. But we need to stop being soft and compromising and stop letting people beat on us. That's frustrating to me to see a brother being beaten when he don't even fight back. Not even fighting back. I can understand it's a bunch of them, but one guy, nah, you're supposed to fight him back. Fight him back. You do that when it comes to your own. We kill each other wholesale. We don't mind killing each other. But that's no reason to have others murdering us. Mike Epps, you're saying that police kill us because of black on black crime. That's not why they kill us. Because the police can care less whether we die or we kill each other. They use that as a rebuttal argument for when we call them out on killing us. It's real stupid to repeat a stupid, dumb ass narrative, Mike Epps. You sound like a parrot. You know they have birds that can repeat themselves, repeat what somebody else said to them. We need to stop taking their narratives and then repeating them and putting them off on our people. It's stupid. Anything we hear our enemies say, we start parroting it. Zbigniew Brzezinski said that. He said that soon our people wouldn't be able to think for ourselves. They will only parrot what they heard on last night's news. That's Zbigniew Brzezinski. And it's the truth. We have people who call themselves intellectual, not using their own mind. How are you intellectual letting someone put what they want you to say in your brain and in your mouth, coming out your mouth? But you're supposed to be the intellectual. You don't represent us. You don't represent us. We don't want you representing us because we don't want a milquetoast sissy representing us. Want somebody that's going to stand strong in their spot and get the job done. This is the Enemy's Public, and I am Bro.Nasir. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.